Then I'll go back and settle you down. Have you thought of a dress code around here? I don't understand how you people can function when you can't even think straight. That is disgusting. Well, here goes another satisfied customer.
I didn't think she'd ever leave. I wish I was sure I could pick up the chatter for another second.
Well, she sure seemed strong when she left.
Yes, but it's those strong ones that take the most work when they come here all in a panic. She was the biggest basket case I've ever seen when she came in.
Oh, now she's ready to tackle a corporate takeover.
I'd hate to be in a company under her control.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get to it! Well, it's your own mess, and you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm trying. Well, you're a very trying person. You know that? Know what I look like. Goodbye. Hello. I'm Tia. I was on the call. Are you okay? Oh, you were. I thought that you just did. Why don't we just go back in my office and we can talk about your situation, okay? Just let me get this call. What now? Please realize that other people. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I help ya?
I'm a steering foil. I'm not sure I'm in the right, right place.
This is crazy.
Yes, but is this what I need?
I think we are exactly what we need.
Well, someone told me that we had a little problem. Okay, I guess I had a little, except that it was for work, so, and I just don't know how. What if what do you do here?
We panic.
You panic?
Yes, sir. Best in the business. Would you like a little sample?
No, I don't think so. You panic?
Yes, sir.
Isn't that what I'm doing?
I believe it is.
And why would I,
You're not getting any work done at the office, are ya?
No,
You're sitting around, wringing your hands, worried about what your boss or board of directors is gonna think. People are asking you questions and coming to you for answers, and you don't know how to handle it all, do ya? Which only makes matters worse, isn't that right?
Yes, but
So you come to us.
But you can't fix my problems.
That's right. We can't fix your problems, so we take care of your other problems. We panic for ya. If we take over the panicking for ya, that leaves you with a clear head to solve all your other problems.
I don't know. I don't know if I really
Listen, why don't you tell us what's wrong, and we'll have Miss Erin James here. See if she can help ya.
It's work.
Shall we go into my office?
I'm the transportation manager for Spring Fever Limited.
Spring fever.
Spring Fever Limited, manufacturers of the finest bed springs in the country. A good night's rest means you have spring fever.
That's impressive. Let's talk about it in my office.
We ship our springs everywhere, 1,000 gross a day, and I'm in charge. Me, and for 12 years, we never had a problem. Our springs ride on time in perfect condition until now, and it's my fault. But it's not my fault. They're blaming me. They want me to do something about it. I can't think straight. People keep coming to me, find out what I'm going to do about it, and I don't know!
This is terrible! How could they possibly expect you to be responsible? It's not your fault that, how could they possibly?
That's right. I put them on a train to Teaneck, New Jersey, just like I always do when I ship to one of our major buyers.
Like always!
That's right, and I do mean major buyers. This bed manufacturer comes for nearly 1/5 of our total sales.
1/5! That's a major buyer! But still, how could they blame you? I mean, it's not as if you... Well, it's not your fault that,
The springs ride soaking wet
Soaking?
and rusty.
Rusty!
totally unused.
hardly the end of the world. Please, let's discuss this rationally.
Crisis, don't panic. Let us do it for you. Hold, please. Crisis, don't panic, but hold, please. Hello? Are you still here? Good. Don't panic. Let us do it. I'm sorry. Please hold, but don't panic. Crisis, don't panic, but please hold.
Hi, I'm not sure I'm in the right place.
This is Lila Frill, united to some new deal.
See? I can't even think straight. I said I'm not Tracy. water by train.
An idiot?
That's right.
Well, I'm thinking that, maybe it was just an honest mistake.
Mistake?
Here, we need to talk.
Go ahead.
Not now.
But you know, I have to pay for somebody else's problems. I mean, I could lose my job. Oh, God, I could lose my job. And it's all because some idiot busted all my springs. I got no family, and I won't even have my career.
Well, I almost had Mr. Coyle ready to go back to the office and take charge. And look what you've done.
All gone in a rusty orange flood of corrosion.
You just
Please don't interfere. Now I have to start all over again.
Yes!
What are we going to do?
Somewhere out there is an absolute idiot!
An idiot!
Walking around poking things with his rusty springs!
Rusty spring poking!
I'm going to rip that piece of scum apart!
Yes!
No!
No.
No. No. No. I mean, we can't have people ripping other people apart here. It's not civilized.
Lilla,
Think of the mess, the chaos, the confusion. No, we deal with our problems in an intelligent, rational way.
Well, I understand, of course. I mean, I couldn't actually rip someone apart.
Of course not.
Lilla, I think you're a bit out of order here.
Order is exactly what we need.
Yes, and I run an ordered, functional business.
Of course you do.
But things are out of order, and nothing is functioning. The water isn't flowing, and my boss wants to know how we're going to recoup our losses, and why did it happen, and why is it my fault, and why did I let it happen, and everyone's looking at me for answers, and I don't know what to do!
Lilla, look at what you've done.
I'm sorry, it's just their first.
Just let me do my job. This is a disaster! And we're the scapegoat for another idiot's mistake!
Well, maybe you should.
Maybe people should learn to keep their noses out of other people's business.
Yes!
We can take care of ourselves.
Yes, we can. We can take care of ourselves and our business.
Yes!
Stop! Not here. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. I think I will.
Are you sure?
I just don't understand how you can get hands on Tracy when it's function. Yeah, Tracy. Get a grip on yourself.
I just don't understand how you can be so calm. This is an absolute disaster!
With responsibility comes the need to stay cool and focused. Yeah, that's impressive. Tracy, you could take some lessons from Miss Waters.
I can
What
do
do
it.
you there now?
Yes, I'm in control again, and I can see the big picture.
Well, but don't you think?
I don't know why you seem like you're barely able to function yourself, but yet you scared me.
What's supposed to do? To say? Where do you start?
First, I'll start by finding out who's responsible for the water on the train. I am so sorry that person said
Here's Michael.
Oh my!
Oh no!
Who is that beautiful woman?
Wait. Oh! You mean you don't know? Incompetence is everywhere, but I'll find the incompetent source of my problems and deal with him or her swiftly and severely.
No, but she's beautiful and determined. I love strong-willed women.
I'm not worth your here, Mr. Coyle. We'll send them to your office.
Whatever.
Then I'll come back here and help you put your affairs in order. I just don't understand how you can get anything done with this constant wishy-washy behavior.
Hello?
May I just say that you are the most beautiful woman I've ever meet.
Oh, well, thank you.
Even more.
I'm Jennifer Waters. I'm ready. lunch date with an old friend for next week. Thursday noon, right, Tracy? Right.
What are you doing for lunch this week? Today?
Well, I was going to go back to the office and take care of I was going to go back to the office.
Me too. But I'm sure there must be a place to stop and eat along the way.
That's true.
I know a great Chinese place nearby.
There's a deli nearby that makes out of this world organic breakfast.
Have you been to that new Italian place near the park?
The one by the Greek restaurant with the land to die for.
Lilla, can we talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
It's about your interfering with our work.
I said that down.
Yes, yeah.
Lilla, this is important.
So is this
Pizza!
Stop.
And then perhaps a movie this evening.
You have to be firm with her.
I have to be firm.
What do you mean?
I have to be firm. What about you?
Excuse me?
Or maybe an adventure?
Hello?
There's a foreign film fest downtown.
Or like those kung fu movies?
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm Lionel Trax from the Trax and Trail Transports Company.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, don't be an idiot just standing around and apologizing. You've got to get off your butt and do something.
Keep it down. We're having an argument here.
We are not. It's a simple disagreement.
Only because you're being disagreeable.
Do you like to go for walks in the cars right now?
Bike rides along the path.
See here, I think you've been quite rude to me.
Excuse me, I'm on the phone. Can I help you?
Oh. Yes. I'm Lionel Trax from the Trax and Trail Transport, and I'm looking to meet someone here, a representative of Spring Fever. Is there anyone here from Spring Fever?
Spring fever. That's me.
Oh,
You.
you.
I.
am Spring Fever Limited, manufacturers of the finest bed springs in the country. A good night's rest means you have spring fever.
Spring Fever Unlimited. Purveyors of fine bottled water, bottled and sorts. And are you here because?
Yes, and you.
Wonderful. Well, all that mime aside, somebody has to pay. I have a bill here for you. For you? For both of you? For the water and corrosion damage done to our boxcars?
Not you! You!
I'll pay for it, or my company will. And then, if I'm not fired by then, I'll quit my job. Please, just tell me we can be together.
Well,
What do you say?
yes.
There are a couple of other items we will be billing you for.
Never devote at least 2 more sessions with my client to get over that issue.
Your client? My client is quitting his job. You don't think that's going to mean extra panic time for me?
You don't have to schedule your client around the president.
Oh, the president isn't going to get, are you?
I
it.